Alrighty, welcome everyone. I am Giri, and today we'll be doing some drawing. Today we are going to be drawing Haachama, otherwise known as Akai Haato, or Red Haato. Today we are drawing her, as today is her birthday, or rather, will be shortly. Something like that. Time zones can get a bit weird. Anyway, let's get going, shall we? Okay. Should be all set. So, I was thinking, maybe having her sit on the edge of like a big heart-shaped cake or something. Ooh, excuse me. My bad. Let's see. Now, we're going to be getting a fair bit of foreshortening here, as I was thinking mostly from the side, so we can see like the layers and stuff of the cake. Something like that to start with. Maybe. We might even go, actually, let's do this, maybe? We go even flatter. If we go too flat, you won't be able to see that it's a heart shape at all. Which, no, we might have to do anyway. But we can still cut into the side of the cake, and I guess maybe we just make it a normal cake. We don't have to make it a heart shape. So yeah, we can cut into the side of the cake, draw some layers or something. Should be fun. Put some like those spirally whipped creams and stuff. That didn't go as well as I hoped on that last one. It should be more like that, something in there. Just trying to get the essence of it more than anything. Don't actually need to draw it right yet. And maybe like a big one here. And then you can put like a little red heart thing, or a little heart pink chocolate or something anchored in it. There we go. That can bring our heart shape in, because I want to do a heart shape in there somewhere. Because it's in her name, you gotta do it, you know? Quiet stream today. No one's shown up. Oh well. And then you'd be like, happy birthday. That'll be like a big thing of cream here. And then we can put Haachama here. Maybe I want to get her sitting, obviously. So let's just work on the sit pose here first. We'll start with like the legs or something. Dangle one off. We can wrap the other one down. So she's kind of propping herself up on the cake there. Let's see, where would our hips be? Here-ish. Something like that. Just draw a little hip box in there. Waist. And got her skirt, so we'll kind of chunk that in there as well. And I could kind of lay down there a little bit. Won't see much of it over here, though we might see a little bit laying on the cake. Alright, let's see. Get her to kind of lean back and, you know, she should be putting weight where we took the slice out. We might have to take the slice out over here, or not take a slice out at all, even. We'll have to think about that. Possibly flip her direction, but then she's leaning out over the chocolate. Let's see, she's got slightly baggy sleeves, so we'll note those in, just so we remember them. And a bit of marshmallow here on her. Just kind of chunk that in pretty quick, though. Okay, and let's kind of sketch in the head, shall we? Zoom in here real close to my reference, just make sure I get her face sketched appropriately. Just have a little picture, a 3D model pulled up here, so I can, not the 3D model, the 2D model, so I can, you know what I'm drawing. Never drawn her before. Big kind of, oh my. Big kind of side swoops of hair here, side swoops of hair here. Some like little outward poking things there. Got the little curl up right at the top. Get a drink. Let's see, some, ooh. Don't know why Photoshop does that sometimes. It seems to be, do that more often. I'm using, variable opacity brushes. Let's see, get our little side poke things here. And put the little curly, tiny hair ponytail. I don't know, not quite a ponytail. I don't know what I would call that there. And then we can kind of just wrap hair down around her. All right. How's that feeling? That sleeve's a little too baggy. Gonna cut that back just a little bit. Let's see. I feel like that might be okay to start. We're just gonna round the cake here, honestly. I think that doing the heart shape was a fun idea, but I don't think we're gonna be able to sell it convincingly without showing more from the top, which I wanted to show more from the side so we could get more Haachama in there. Let's slide it down a little and we can kind of frame it just a little tighter, I think. Get a little bit of that break the edge of the camera sort of deal. Do we want to give it a tilt at all? Maybe. Maybe just a slight one. Offset kind of the rigidity of having horizontal lines. Let's see. If we cut in right here, we could do our cake slice out without looking like we're dropping Haachama through the cake. Or like Haachama's not putting her weight on a place that's missing. Like that-ish. And maybe we could do like, I don't know, fireworks or something? Shoo, boom, 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 boom. Maybe like one exploding into a heart shape. That feels appropriate for Haachama. We do... Shoo. Actually, that'd be the other way. Like that. There we go. And shoo. Oop. Shoo. Heart shape. Like that. Something. And that gives us some nice background to it as well. Okay. I think we have our sketch. Let's move on and start maybe putting some color blocks in. I think let's start with a nice mid to dark blue here for our background sky. If we're going to be doing fireworks, at least. Let's see. We'll go a little darker up at the top here and kind of get a little lighter as we get towards the bottom. Something like that. We'll worry about the exact specifics later. What kind of cake? That is an interesting question. Well, Haachama has reds and blues and yellows, so maybe for color palette's sake, we do vanilla cake. Kind of that yellow filling, pale yellow. Oh, hello Nafuzi, how are you? Thank you for dropping by. We are drawing Haachama today. And we'll get our little chunk of chocolate in here. And the whipped cream piles, just chunk those in. Pale yellow? Paleo? Pale yellow, you know, like the yellow sponge cake. To go with her yellow hair. Was just out mowing your yard? Oh, yep. Don't get too dehydrated or nothing in this dreadful heat we've had lately. Make sure you drink lots of water after coming in from that sort of thing. Just chuck that in. Let's see. I guess probably time to start chunking in color for Haachama here. So let's do that. It's actually rather chilly for you. Oh, well, there you go. It's been dreadfully hot here the last couple days, so I don't pay too much attention to the weather. So I wasn't sure if that was just the case across the country. It seemed to be the way, at least expressed by some people. We'll get a little more that light blue for the white of her shirt. Just chunk that in. Get that nice mid blue for her skirt. And let's grab our skin tone. That might be a bit too pink, a bit too saturated. Let's go more in that range, yeah. I bet we had a heat wave last week, but then Sunday had a duck ton of rainfall. Oh, fair enough. That would help a lot, wouldn't it? And we got some tights. So let's get those in there as well. Just block them in. We don't really need to worry about them too much right now. Okay, what kind of icing is going to contrast well? I feel like we should do pink icing. She has some nice spots of red in her design, but she doesn't, which will mesh with the pink, but she doesn't use pink anywhere, so I think the pink will do nicely. Let's actually just do 2 layers instead of 3. And kind of bring back some of the whipped cream piles we lost. Okay. That kind of gets our color block in. Let me do something down here just so it's vaguely in line. And throw in some of our fireworks. Let's actually put a little more color variety in those, maybe a couple of yellow ones. A bit better. Okay. And then we can just very quickly kind of block out some of the shapes we're looking for here. We can worry about the exactness of them later. Just needed a little bit of background there. Okay. And let's start getting in and drawing up her face. Oh, that's a good point. She's more of a red color user. Yeah, she doesn't have much red in her design, but she meshes very well with red, because she has those very bright spots of red in her design. So the pink works well to contrast, while without being abrasive. Okay. Let's get some our eyelashes and stuff drawn in, or our face drawn in. for our little nose to kind of anchor us. Now I was thinking, because Haachama is often spotted sticking out her tongue doing something stupid, we kind of do that in this too. With a bit of a winky face. Maybe throw a tarantula leg into that choco heart too. A tarantula leg? What? Is that some kind of confectionery? Or are you talking the actual spider leg? It is a kind of confectionery. I'm afraid I'm not familiar with whatever a tarantula leg is. Let's see. Eyelid there. Start kind of cleaning up the edges of the face here. She ate a tarantula? Oh my. Oh my. That's, I had no idea. I honestly do not watch Haachama. I enjoy her song, her original songs, but I don't watch the live streams or anything, or pay attention to the lore, so I never knew that. Alright, let's get our eyes in there, or eye. She's wild. Oh my. What have I done? Okay. Tell me about Haachama. What makes her so wild? She speaks decent English. Okay. Well, it's good to know. I very briefly read up on the wiki page of her earlier today, so I guess I didn't read that she spoke decent English. I didn't realize how well, or I don't really know exactly how well, but they did say she studied abroad. But other than that, they didn't really mention her being particularly wild. Just that there was Haachama and Akahi Haato are kind of like the same person, but not the same personality, and I don't really understand what's going on there, mate. Sometimes she's called an eldritch being. Oh, interesting. Why is that? What does she do that gets her that nickname? She once did a whole series about her being a split personality. Like, she even gets to the point where she... oh. Okay. That's, huh. I did not realize it got nearly that extreme between the, Haachama and, Haato sides. Well, fair enough. She's cute, and that's what matters, I think, for doing fan art. Okay. little bit of a base in there. Let's start chunking in some of the other parts of this outfit, because we were super loose earlier. We just wanted to get a little bit of face drawn early. Let's see, we got that. There's and there we go. Don't follow her too closely, but anytime you hear about her, it's usually something crazy. She's really fun, though. Fair enough, fair enough. Fun is good, fun is good. Right, let's get some of that bright pinks in. Bright pink reds, yeah. And there's a little bow here. I don't know if we'll see it just with the way I've drawn things, but we can sketch it in anyway. Let's see. Okay. Belt here. Sketch that in real quick. And let's kind of shape up these marshmallows here while we're in the area. She's part of Hololive Gen 1, I believe, and because of her English skills, she tries to say that she's Hololive EN 0. Nice. That's fun. Just adjust that a little bit. There we go. Okay. Let's get a little tiny bit of bright yellow right through the edge here, I think. And then we can go just jump to white. Just help it look rounded. Good enough. It's trucking. Okay, weird little lines there. Don't know what's up with those. That's a strange skirt design, if nothing else. And a ribbon. Oh, she did a foot review stream. She had fans. Oh my, that is wild. Okay. Oh my, that's quite something. I would not have expected that from her. I did read that her channel was demonetized for like a year, so I suppose when you don't have anything to lose, you kind of just do whatever, don't you? Let's see, when she didn't get demonetized by YouTube for it, she turned off super chats for her channel for a month. Oh. Let's see, and the hem of her skirt has yellow to match her hair. We'll just throw that in. That'll actually work great because that'll let us kind of detail what part of the skirt we're looking at. Okay. Pretty much, I think as long as she doesn't get banned or fired, she'll do whatever she wants. That's, yeah, is as long as you're not getting punished for it, I suppose it doesn't really matter. Alrighty. That kind of gets most of the roughest parts of Haachama there. Let's spend a little bit of time with this cake so it doesn't look awful. Let's see, I need to grab this edge here and just kind of separate it out. There we go. So we can grab a kind of yellowy shadow. And just do a little bit of blending. Let's see. Grab our pink here, go a bit darker, and kind of blend that slice in there. And we can pull out just a nice bright edge. And it ended up being kind of thick icing, but thick icing is tasty. People like thick icing sometimes. See, kind of gradient up. That'll work. Nice. And just a touch of bounce light. I'll probably do the same in here. Alright, we can deselect that. That gets a little bit of that inside of the cake look. Just kind of scribble some chunks and whatnot, indicating that's a little rougher than what we got. Just a little bit more shadow through right here. Help unify that a little bit. And maybe a little bit of outline here where the two surfaces meet on it. Be a good thing. Okay. That's starting to look a bit like a nice pink cake, I think. I don't know what we're setting it on, but we shouldn't draw anything there just for now. Okay, let's get a little bit more back into here, our little whipped cream mounds. Grab a bit of yellow so we can kind of draw out the edges. That's probably too yellow. There we go. Grab some of that blue. Oh, looks tasty enough. Good. I mean, it vaguely has the impression of a cake, which is probably all about we're going to get in a quick painting like this, unfortunately. It's very hard to get a good-looking cake in a short time frame. Get our little chocolate thing here, a little richer looking. A little more saturation ought to do that. Let's see. And let's just call out the edge on that real quick with a little highlight. So it's easy to see. Good. Let me just throw in a new layer. Let's grab that pink of her scarf, and we're just gonna try and write this in. Okay, that went better than I expected, honestly. Just center this, though. That. And actually duplicate that. You drop that a little bit so you can just kind of put a little bit of a view. Just gotta get that snap off. Using that for some other stuff. A little bit of a shadow cast there. So we should probably do that the other way. So it looks something like that. I don't know. Just so there's a little bit of a sunken in impression or something. Good enough. Mark that. Shape up the edges of this. A little whipped cream mound. Pull in our yellows for over here. Nice. Our little whipped cream spirals going there. Might honestly need to start pulling in some white for these just to make the highlights look a bit better. Try to be kind of reserved with that, but sometimes you just gotta. Okay, yeah, that'll do. And we'll just put a little bit of contact shadow under them. A little more saturation there. Okay. Mm-hmm. Looking pretty okay right now. We're cruising the way we need to be. I'm gonna get just quickly drop over here and now I want a milkshake. Like the cake making you thirsty or something? Or just nice looking whipped cream, and milkshakes come with whipped cream. Okay. That probably gets the background up to par, at least for now. Let's make Haachama there. Let's see, we're a little bright for color-wise. Let's just desaturate a little bit. There. Yeah. That's a bit more appropriate, I think. So I'm actually reading that right, and it's actually in that yellow. It looks pretty yellow. You just want sweets. Sweets can be tasty, certainly. I try not to eat too many of them myself, but yeah, they're mighty tasty. Let's just cut that in right like that. Good. Alright, let's start drawing in a few little outlines and whatnot here. So we can maybe get them to not look bad. Need to up the flow on this brush, I think. Transfer. Where's my? Oh, I see. You're doing. That's what's wrong. Maybe. I don't know. It's just requiring too many strokes to get a nice line without being just the smallest thing and pushing super hard. And let's. There we go. I guess that'll work. See, this is what I'm talking about when I'm like, I can't do line art. And my mind went to milkshakes. Yeah, milkshakes are pretty good as far as sweets go. Let's see, it's like a hair spike. I think her hair actually cuts a little closer to the head there. You may need to just cut out a lot of that. Line art looks hard. Yeah, it's It is. I don't know how good artists do it. We'll just cut that out. We'll need to cut out that as well while we're using that tool. Okay. I think I can fill in that little corner. I want to go a little bit redder, a lot more saturated, and we'll start throwing some shadows in here. Let's see. Lock that in, as that should all be hair tone. Okay, that's starting to look a little more like her hair. There's a bit more gradient in here than I have, which is annoying. We'll need to worry about that here in just a second. It's like the shape a little firmer. Let's see, this needs to go a lot grayer here, so it's kind of shoved in the back. More. Just so we can separate out the front and the back hair. Okay, cool. Let's grab our really big soft brush and just very gently brush in on a clipping mask some more shadow into that. It's also merge down, create clipping mask. There we go. That way we can get the edges desaturated as appropriate. Okay, let's grab our ink brush. We can do her very white hair highlights. Okay, so we'll grab that. That'll do, and just kind of add a little bit of crown to the hair here. Use a little bit of white to half-heartedly add the highlights up there as well, so that they're not nearly as bright as the normal halo. Alright. This is a hairpin of hearts. So let's get that, or hairband of hearts. Let's get that drawn in. Or at least vaguely chunked in. Nothing else. This one behind the head. Another one behind. Not that we can see. Let's draw in some big shadows on these. Just so we don't have to pay too much more attention to them. There's that. A couple little stray hairs there, and then the kind of big curls. And we'll hollow out this. Something like that. The edges look really unclean, which is not ideal. Something about that brush I was using makes it really hard to get clean edges. And any kind of dynamicness to the stroke. Okay, that's something. I'm not going to say that's good, but it's something. There we go, that gets a little more roundedness. Must be a rough brush. It's an interesting brush. I don't know if I like it. It's good for some things, but it is so bad at general purpose that I don't particularly like using it. Like if the brush I use most of the time has a nice chisel shape that I can get a lot of line variety in and not feel like everything's too rough. Whereas the other one is, I think it will, if I would get better with it, give me better line art, but I don't know. It's got both flow and opacity both set to pressure, which means that your pen pressure is exponential, and if you press too light, you just don't get anything, and it's annoying. And then it also changes size. It's just got too much set to pressure, I think, is really what it is. So I probably just need to fiddle with it until that's no longer the case. Or put some limiters on it so that only one of a couple aspects of it changed to the full extent. Oh, okay, let's see. Let's throw some like pink blush in there. That'll work. Grab our little ink brush here. That to it's nothing. Get our blushy streaks. I'm going to change that chin shape just ever so slightly, because that is not quite where I want it. I guess, I don't know. Need a little bit of shadow in here. That's just... it's probably too dark. That, maybe. Yeah, that'll work. Good enough. Let's just add a little bit of softness to that edge, just so it's not too hard of an edge. Alright, cool. Let's start chunking in more of the outfit, because boy is she rough right now. That's too dark. Give me that instead. There we go. Let's just kind of vaguely chunk in and line art some of that so we can work with it. That'll work. Okay, we got more bigger fish to fry than how detailed that collar is, I think. Let's see if we can get this shoulder silhouette looking a bit better. I feel like this one might run kind of up to the wire, unfortunately, painting-wise. Just because I am not feeling particularly satisfied with a lot of the work getting done here. Let's grab just a very light white and we'll indicate that there's a pattern there, but not really delve into it. Let's pull in some of this, help silhouette things a little better. Let's see. get kind of just a little bit of skin tone variety. And what time you taking off? I got about another hour. Like I said, I don't feel like this one's been going particularly well. It's just trying to get a lot done in the painting, I think, is the biggest problem. Let's see. Well, that'll work. Should indicate a little bit of curve there. We can bring our outline back in here in a minute. I grabbed a hand. No, I did not. Well, I'm just gonna have to wing it, play it by ear here. Thumbs on the inside. You know what we can do when we're playing it by ear? We can squish icing up over half of it. And have less to worry about. Okay, something like that. Let me outline that thumb as well. There. And we'll just ice all that with icing. Hair will be going off somewhere else. Man. I'm surprised there's very few people even drop in. Nice having the company of having you here, Nefuzi. We appreciate it. That arm too short? I think it might be. Well, maybe. I guess if we look at how the plane with the butt there lines up, I think it might be okay. And then we can kind of use our lighter or our shadowed hair to kind of shoosh hair off behind her. There we go. That'll work. I even shared your stream on a couple other servers. Oh, fun. Thank you. Not that this is necessarily the stream to share, but yeah, I appreciate it. Definitely glad to have a little bit of advertisement. Always appreciate that. I guess we could pull a little bit more shadow in right here and put some of that pink in. We can get some of our shadowed pink in here too. It might be a bit more appropriate just because there's not going to be a lot of light getting through there. Fortunately, we just kind of lose a lot of definition more than anything. Oh. Hey, you enjoy hanging? That's good. see, just got a couple little wedges in here of the skirt. And get those in. It's probably good to kind of line art some of that. And I think this is a little too vibrant of a blue, so let's kind of pull that in. We can just make this highlight color pretty prominent. Or basically what we have there is our shadow color. That in. Kind of chunk that in just a little bit. That'll do. These come together and yeah, make those little Y shapes there. Nice. Between the pleats of the skirt, though, wait. This side thing actually connects to the Y, so that's, we'll need to do like that. There, those are connected, I just realized. That'll have to do. It's not ideal. A little bit of fold and whatnot here. Correct some of this, just add a little bit of gradient. And our in the light color. Where it goes flat again. That'll work. That mostly gets that design down. Just add our edge there. Okay. Clean this inside up. Something like that. We'll grab our shadow. We can get these thighs feeling pretty round, I think. Yeah, let's just grab that. Soften that edge a little bit. That'll do. Okay, most of that's actually looking okay-ish. Starting to actually get a little bit coming together then. That's good. Let's correct our knee and ankle and all that. I think the ankle needs just a little more mass in it. And she's got those loafers, leather loafers. So we'll get those. Let's grab a bit of a skin tone. We'll just gently brush through here. That's too much. Gently brush through the tights area so we can get that kind of gradient, or where it's straight on, you see just a little bit of skin tone through them. little more saturation, a little darker right through his chin here. Legs. I feel like I may have made them a little short. There's some foreshortening going on here, but I don't think I did the foreshortening well enough, and it makes the legs look really short. Just add a little bit of shadow over that, I guess. That's not right. Nope. Well, we could definitely do something like that to indicate the top of the knee. I guess, I don't know. Something like that, maybe. Maybe. Oh, and she's got like a pink belt over on the thigh too, so let's quickly draw that in. The shading on that thigh looks really good. It looks okay. It's a little rough in some places, but it's largely placed where it should be. But yeah, thank you. I've been trying to learn how to do thigh highs better, because they're very, very common in anime, and I've never been particularly great at them. So had to try and go out of my way to learn them. We just thin that leg up a little bit. Actually, yeah, that might be me, because it just looked a little too thick. Okay, let's grab like a nice brightish. We can call out some of the highlight edges on this loafer and largely be done with it. It's far enough away from the main view of stuff, we don't need to really pay too much attention. Though we do want to call out the ankle very briefly. That'll work. Let's grab something like that. Just give a little bit of outline there. That'll do. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Ooh. That, we need to shorten this leg slightly. And the leg will still look pretty short, but we need it to feel like it's matching the length of the other one. It's a little longer, but I think we can excuse that with perspective. In fact, if we don't say it, if we don't leave it a little longer, I think the perspective fails even worse. Let's grab that. We can start brushing in our loafer. far as shoes go, I think loafers are one of the easier ones to draw. They're just boxy enough. Do. Grab our slightly brighter dark orange. Cut some highlights into that. There we go. Just so it's got a little bit of definition to it. And let's get this leg shaped up. Cut through the top here, I guess. Like that, maybe? Or maybe we do the hair. Yeah, probably should do the hair. Better than heels, probably. Oh, heels are the worst. Heels are quite difficult to draw. Little indication of an ankle there. We'll cut a little barely thing for the knee, just because not really gonna see it there. That'll kind of do. It's a little rough still, but what you gonna do? Mess it all up. That's what you're gonna do. Actually, that stroke there probably did what we needed. Good enough. Good enough for now. Let's get some of this in here. We'll start giving some texture to this part of the hair. Add a little bit of softer shadow here as well. Just so we can texture this a bit better, indicate some of its roundness. Something like that ought to do. Okay, let's shape the edge of this arm. Little bow. We can just lose our little ribbons behind the thigh there, maybe. Have one drape over. Yeah, that'll work. Just call an outline there. That'll work. Okay, there's that. Good. Break that up a little bit. Shape those together just a little better so the shadows are less. Ugh. That'll do. See, I think we need some more of that kind of dark, or vibrant, darkish red shadow here to outline this a little bit. This arm just a little bit. pull that more mid shadow in where we're actually going to get shadow cast. Something like that ought to do. Pull our shirt shadows in. Ooh. There we go. That'll do. Let's get a little bit of bounce light up here. Just kind of on a few surfaces. There we go. Just where we're going to get a little bit of that cake pink bouncing in. Will help make it feel a little more set in the scene. Draw in the shadow of the marshmallows here. Let's get a little bit of highlight right through here. Can kind of highlight a couple spots on that. Shadow a couple spots on that. Alright, let's grab our shadows here. First, let's just soften those edges a little bit. And then I want to get over here to where this ribbon is so we can just call out, just do a little outline on it, and it'll actually show up. Something like that. Grab the inner edge, or the highlight, and we can do a little inner edge there. That'll work. Gets the shape across, I think. And two little tassels. Let's see, does she have any patterns on this red thing? I think she does. Yes, she does. Not complex ones, fortunately. And that's doubled. Sweet. Nice and easy. But we do need that and that, because it's actually a white color that marks the edge of this thing, and there's a little heart on the tips. Which I think I messed up the perspective on there, yep. Yeah, it's a little closer. Okay, let's get our little white heart, or our little hearts on here. There we go. That's a bit better. That's starting to shape up a little bit now. We're not getting it nearly enough. That's probably better. Let's try that. That'll do. That, just kind of outline that. Let's even go a little bit brighter here. There we go. And let's get our buttons or something in there. little under outline. Just a little shadow there. Close enough. Doesn't have to be great. Not that part. Shirt buttons are almost inconsequential. Good enough for the impression there. Okay. What are we still looking at here and going, ugh? A little bit in the cake. Oh, that's her leg. Ah, all right. I don't like that line. Just adjust it. It was just, it was lined up with the edge of the cake in a weird way, and I did not like that. Kind of chunk that down so it feels a little more set onto the cake. Indicate that there's one more kind of off camera, I think. Let's do one more here. They don't have to have nearly as much detail as some of the others, but I want them there. Just so we can, so it feels a little fuller. There's a little more overlap and adds three-dimensionality here. That'll do. All right. Let's see about maybe doing a quick plate here or something. I don't know. I want it sitting on some kind of surface, but I don't actually know what I want it sitting on. So we're, yeah, here. Grab that, I guess. Oh, let us contact shadow, I think. Yeah, just gradient that there a little bit. That soft occlusion shadow. As whatever surface this thing's sitting on kind of loses light going in there. Bring in a little bit of pink reflection, a little bit of yellow reflection as whatever the light's kind of bouncing off of this thing. Maybe a little bit of Haachama reflection. Okay, let me spend some time on that background there. Just gonna grab that. Oh. Smooth through here, I think, just a little bit. Be careful, because apparently that heart is halfway on the background layer. Darker. Here, get a nice sky. Cool. Now, let's get me some fireworks. Just grab that layer. We're going to duplicate it a couple times so it's even more vibrant. Duplicate one more time. Filter. Blur. Gaussian. Drop that, drop it below. Grab this, push this towards white a little bit. How white can we get? Probably about right there. So those look bright. Let's draw on a bunch more of those, since that technique actually worked pretty well to get firework-like things. Just throw in a new layer. Grab something like that, and a brush like that. Let's do that. Or, let's do like those little like falling glitter ones over here. Little firework that's it's done its explosion. Another explosion done one off in the distance. Ooh. Add a little bit of kind of burst to a couple of these here, I think. Let's grab our pinks, make them a little more vibrant, and kind of add a little bit of burst to these. Let's add a little bit of burst here. Just play with it until we have like a exploding. That's cute. The firework is a heart. Yeah, I thought that would look cute. Let's grab a little bit more red ones. We can throw something like that out here. Get a nice little burst one, kind of doing the heart thing too. Add a couple more little bits of glitter here. All right, speaking of bits of glitter, let's grab our snow brush and we can kind of just gently brush some glittery sparkles in, so that they look a little fuller. Actually, I wonder how well the rain brush would do for. Maybe not. Yeah, we'll just use the snow brush, so we can kind of just get that kind of glowy, glittery look on some of these. Oh, that's why that's looking way off. There we go. That's it's like, why can't I get that one shiny? Just little sparks and speckles out there. Maybe do a few more random ones shooting up. Oop. Like that. That ought to do. And let's vibrant this up a few times. There we go. That's looking a bit more vibrant. Merge that. Do that. Oh, that really all right, and filter. Put a little bit of blur. We'll, just so that you've got some of that glowy look, glowy halo-y look to them. And add a little bit more white to the uppermost layer. Alright, there we go. Those are some glowy fireworks. Maybe add some stars in the background to showcase that it's night. Ah, yeah, we could do that. Let's see, we'll go with something kind of in that range. Snooperish, there it is. That's a bit too much. Stars are a little harder than I'd like sometimes. Alright, let's try on their own layer here. And then we can do, what do we do? That. We'll just gently use this to kind of push them to the background. Yeah, that'll do. One more. Let's also grab. That's probably about the right color. That. Let's do that. Yeah, it should be about there. Let's kind of moon it up, maybe. Nope. That ruins the. That ruins it. Can't put the moon in there. Too bright. Makes all the fireworks look too dim. Let's see. We'll just add a little bit of shadow here to put a little roundness on this. A little bit of shadow here. I'll maintain that. Good. That'll do. Maybe put this sneakily cheeking a little bit of shadow through the back there where it's a little farther away from whatever our mysterious light source is, illuminating the front of her. Overall, I feel like that's fairly good. Like it gets the point across. It's got all of the elements we need, I think. It looks pretty cute. Might not be perfect, a little unpolished on her character design itself, but oh wait, we are missing one thing. We are missing the pink ribbon tangled through her hair. Let's just throw this onto a new layer so I can clip it off. That'll do. Just clip that where it's not showing. Perfect. We are missing one more thing, I think. Her shadow being cast onto the cake. You know, so she looks like she's present on the cake. Even if it's not the strongest shadow, we should get something there. And we can use this shadow to also indicate roughly how far each leg is from the cake. Which actually helps our perspective problem quite a bit. There we go. She feels like she's set in on that cake a lot better now. Okay. Not quite right up to the line, but pretty close. I think I am going to call that there, however. It's been an hour and 45 minutes, roughly. There's some ribbons coming off the hair on the right still. You mean off the hair? Oh, like up here? Her tangled hair ribbons do that. They shoot way up off the sides and stuff. They're kind of messy, yeah. So I'm not terribly worried about that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call that good for the painting. Feel like it hits all the important elements. It looks fun and birthday-y, whatever that means. Thank you for joining me, Nafusi. I really appreciate having you out here. It was fun having someone to talk to. This would have been a pretty lonely stream had you not shown up. But I believe that's going to be the end of it for today. So I hope you have yourself a wonderful rest of your day, and take care. No, you didn't know. It's all good. I happen to have her 2D model up next to me, and I just happen to be able to reference that a little bit easier. So no worries. Anyway, have a wonderful day, and all that nice stuff. I'll have this posted up on Twitter here and in the Discord shortly. Anyway, peace out.